Welcome to Risk and Threat Assessment. In this module, you'll learn how to assess risk and threats using some tools that we are proud of having because no one else has them. Now, you'll need to read these materials 2 or 3 times in order to be good at this, but you also need to be good at this to actually make money and save your client. So hopefully you'll have as much fun with this as we have. Read it 2 or 3 times, ask questions if you don't understand it, and have some fun.
The risk assessment phase of any protective detail is absolutely crucial for so many reasons. The first one being, if you don't know what the risk is against your principal, are you really sure you want to be protecting them? You've got to investigate that risk. You've got to go in open eyes knowing exactly what you're getting into.
What's a risk assessment? Well, a risk assessment is different from a threat assessment in that a risk assessment is actually an assessment of every kind of risk you can imagine towards your client, whereas a threat assessment is a specific threat that is posed upon your client that you will need to figure out how dangerous it is. So a risk assessment is basically an overall assessment of a risk.
If you know what you're getting into, you know the size of team and the scale of team that you're going to need to actually be able to counter that threat and avoid it. You need to know what kind of logistics you're going to need, what level of vehicle, whether it needs to be an armored vehicle, whether it needs just to be a standard vehicle, luxury vehicle, 4x4 vehicle. And often you're responsible for renting those and reclaiming the expenses later.